Hello, we are back and we have some non-traditional options for you to build your real estate portfolio or build your legacy for your family. So we're going to dive deep into it. My name is 𝗙់𝗿 𝗕𝘂𝗆𝗏𝗄. I am your Sacramento area real estate specialist, and I have my special friend here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mike Horan, the mortgage man, a mortgage lender here in the Bay Area now for the last 20 years, and excited to be here with 𝗙𝗍𝗏.
Awesome, awesome. So I am going to read off these options. Don't go away because these are non-traditional. If you're not going to just use the regular traditional way of buying, you may want to ask, what are the other options? So there's land loans. Okay, I've done a few of those. You know that if you've watched my social media, we've done a few of them in the last year. There's profit and loss loans. I want to know more about that one. And then also we have our 60-month asset utilization. And then also we have some special financing. And Mike is going to give us a little rundown of each one of those. But stay tuned because we're going to do some follow-up sessions so you can learn more about each one of them. But right now we're just going to touch upon them a little bit here. So what's going on with these land loans, Mike?
Yeah, great question. A lot of people in today's market are looking for something that's not just your traditional resale. They might want to buy some land and eventually build on it, or do the land and build in a one-time close situation. Lately, we've been asked more and more about land loans. And so, we have some products that offer lending on land loans. One thing to keep in mind, traditionally, if you're buying land, you usually need 30 to 40% down. So oftentimes the question comes up, I found a piece of land, can I buy it with 3% down or 5% down? And there's only real one way to do that. And that's if you're doing the full one-time close where you're buying the land and then doing an FHA or VA loan to complete the actual transaction. If you're just out there to buy a piece of land and later develop it, you should be prepared for about 30 to 40% down payment.
Exactly. And again, there's some other options. So we want to make sure that you're well informed. As you know, I've done a few of them this year, and I've had a lot of other questions from other people, and it is a little bit more complicated than you think, but again, it can be done. So make sure you reach out if that's something that you're looking for. Let's go over to this profit and loss. That's very, very interesting. I'm curious to understand more about that one.
Absolutely. So, as you might have heard or not, a lot of times when people are self-employed and their tax return income doesn't work on paper, the most recent couple years, there have been more non-traditional products that offer those self-employed borrowers a way to still get a loan. And instead of using their tax returns, we've been seeing bank statements. So your bank statement loans, where we're going to collect 12 months or 24 months of business bank statements, or if the self-employed person uses a personal account, their personal savings. And then we look at that and we see what deposits went into the bank, tally them up, and then utilize those deposits as the income and completely exclude tax returns.
You know what? I want to stop right there. That's very key because I know as a business owner, everyone's following the laws, but
That's
you're
right.
trying to write off as much as you can. So that tax return may reflect that you pretty much don't make any money and you're poor. You should be probably homeless. But that's not the fact, because if you look
Not
at
the
the
case.
bank account, it shows a different story. So what are you saying? This program will help with that?
Yeah, and so the reason why I'm highlighting the bank statement loan is because that also has problems. Sometimes people are inconsistent with the deposits in their income, or they only make their self-employed income a couple times a year, which looks inconsistent to a bank and a lender who's doing this non-traditional lending. And so this profit and loss is yet another step down that line of helping self-employed borrowers. Now, the way that this works is it's a CPA generated profit and loss statement. It would look similar to what a Schedule C looks like on the tax return, or if it's a bigger business that has like an LLC, or if it's a S corp, looks like the first page of those tax returns, but it's done by the CPA, and it's done in a manner where they're not taking into account the massive amount of expenses and write-offs, so that they can show true profitability of the business on paper. And then we use that net income to qualify the borrower instead of tax returns, and again, instead of bank statements in this example as well.
Awesome, awesome. I know that there are some people that really may want to utilize this loan, so please give us a call, because I think you may be excited about this one. I think so, if you're listening right now. So make sure you reach out. Mike's information is below. There is another loan option, a non-traditional loan option, and that is the 60-month. Let me just stop right here. Someone was calling me and I got distracted. I'm not sure.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, so I'm going to stop right there and then start all over. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone, there's another one. There's a 60-month asset utilization. I can't even getting tongue-tied with that one. I was so excited about the last one. It's like I can't even talk on this one. So Mike, what is this one about?
Yeah, so this is really an opportunity for borrowers who have more substantial assets, but maybe not enough income, traditional income, to qualify. So in this type of loan program, whether they have traditional income or not, because if they do still have a W-2 job or maybe Social Security or pension, they're on a fixed income and it doesn't qualify, we can then take their assets, and this would be retirement accounts like a 401k or 457 plan, or just other savings, brokerage accounts, kind of the combination of all their savings, whether it's liquid or non-liquid, and take that entire amount and divide it by 60 months. And then that number ends up being additional income that's used to qualify their loan.
Wow. Wow. There's so many options out here. So the last one, okay, hold on, don't leave yet. We have one last one. So there is another special financing option. So what is that? Can you share more?
Yeah, so the special financing that we were talking about is for properties located in a specific census tract that's been deemed as an underserved community or low or moderate income community. And if the property is located within that geographic location, then that makes it so that we can do up to a 97% loan, conventional financing, which is 3% down, and completely waive the PMI, which is the private mortgage insurance. And
Wow.
that is just huge right now, because
Yes.
with higher rate environment, higher payments, the mortgage insurance on a 97% loan, or even 95 or 90, anything with less than 20% down, is quite costly on a monthly basis. And
About
so
how much is that averaging, say, I guess for maybe like a $500,000 home? What would
for
the PMI?
500,000, if you were putting 3% down, you're talking at least $200 a month that just
Yeah,
vanishes.
that can help out families there, $200 a month. Yes.
It does. And then also, if it's located in that area, not only is there no PMI, but this program allocates a reduced mortgage rate.
Wow.
So it is usually roughly around a 0.5% lower than what the going 30-year fixed rates are at that time. So again, it's like payment savings on the interest rate and no PMI. It is a game changer if you can find a property in that area.
Yeah, everyone, the market is tricky right now. So these are some definitely some good options, non-traditional. Reach out to my guy, Mike. His information is below. He will take really, really good care of you. And then once you get approved, you can come back to me if you wish, and we can go out there house hunting for you and look for the perfect property for you. We have to go now, but my name is 𝗙śnie𝗿 𝗕𝘂𝘆𝗲𝗏𝗀, and I am your Sacramento real estate specialist. And Mike,
It's fantastic being here with you, Suzette. Looking forward to helping anyone who is interested. Please go ahead and reach out to us. Looking forward to that.